Lindsay here, and today I'm making green chicken pozole. So if you would like to find out how to make this, then please continue watching. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to get some water on 2 different pans, or however many pans you think you're going to need. And then you're going to want to put the chicken thighs in the pans to simmer the chicken thighs and cook them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken into the pans, and then I'm going to season them and show you what they look like. Okay, so I went ahead and added salt, pepper, garlic salt, and the pepper ground up onto the chicken, and now I'm going to go ahead and cover them. And right now the temperature for the heat is on 6 to 7. Okay, so right now I have a big pot on the stove. It is about at a 6 to 7 for the heat. And then I'm going to add 2 things of green chili enchilada sauce, 3 cans of hominy, and then I'm also going to be adding 2 chicken bouillon cubes, and I'm going to add tamarind soup mix. So this could, you can leave this out, but this for me makes it like more flavorful and kind of adds like a sour tasting to the soup, which I really like, and it makes me have to add less lemon when I'm eating the soup. Okay, and then I'm also going to add garlic salt, ground pepper, and then just a little bit of black pepper and regular salt. Okay, so I'm going to add that all into the pot and then show you what it looks like. If you want to make red pozole instead of green pozole, then just go ahead and get the red chili enchilada sauce instead of the green enchilada sauce. I also went ahead and rinsed this out and filled up about half a can of water, so then I can add it into the soup as well. Depending on how it tastes, you might want to add more water later, just so then you can have more broth. Okay, so this is how it looks right now with all of the seasonings inside the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and let that cook together and boil up while the chicken is cooking on the other side. Also, as you can see here, the chicken is boiling, simmering over here. So I'm going to go ahead and flip them over, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so now the chicken is all flipped over. As you can see, whoa, a lot of steam. So I'm going to keep letting them cook. I'm not sure about how long it's going to take, but I'll try and time it and let you know. But it just depends, you know. Once it starts to look like you don't see any more pink on the chicken, you could always just cut towards the middle of the chicken, towards the bone, and see if there's any pink, and then take them off. So it really just depends. Okay, so also I want to add a little bit of fresh cilantro into the boiling, into the hominy and the water and everything, so that it can start making the water flavorful, because I love cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can skip this part, but I need cilantro in my life, so I'm going to add that in right now. I didn't add too much cilantro, so that's how much I added. That's about maybe a tablespoon broken up. Okay, now that everything is in the pot, I'm adding the cap, so then it can start boiling up, and that's just going to keep going until the chicken is ready. Once the chicken is ready, I'm going to put it on low and then shred up the chicken, add the chicken back in, and then put it to like a 3 on the stove. So I'll show you that again later. Okay, so as you can see on this pan of chicken, the water is really, really low. So I'm going to add some more water before it gets too low. So I'm going to add just like triple what it has right now, just because then it's going to start like frying the chicken, and I don't really want it to fry the chicken, but I still want those flavors in there to add into the broth later. Okay, so that's how it looks now after I added in more water. Okay, so as you can see, the hominy and the green chili sauce, the broth and everything is starting to boil. So I'm going to go ahead and lower it I'm gonna put it on low. So I put it on low, and then the chicken is just about done. So I'm going to be removing it, setting it in a bowl or on a flat surface so it can start cooling down. So I can go ahead and take it off the bone, take the skin off, shred the chicken, and then add it into the soup. So I went ahead and removed all the chicken and put it over here on the side to cool down so I can start shredding it. As far as what is left in the pans, I'm going to try and go ahead and put that into the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over. And added that in so you can see the grease on top, but that's just going to add more flavor to the soup. And when I stir it up and serve people, they're not going to really get that oil because it's going to settle on top, but it's going to add more flavor to the soup. Okay, time to take the bone and the skin off of the chicken and shred it. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, so the chicken is all shredded, so I'm going to add it in with the hominy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and taste the broth to see how it tastes, if it needs more water, or if it's good just how it is. Okay, so it tastes really good, so it doesn't need more water, so I'm going to leave it like that, and if I need to add more water later when I'm about to eat, then I'll add that in. But right now it tastes so yummy! Can't wait to eat, I'm so hungry. So I went ahead and I changed the soup to a 3 on the stove so the chicken and everything can start melting together really well. And I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up the vegetables that I want to put in my soup. Okay, so I have cilantro, cabbage, cucumbers, a lime, and some radishes that I'm going to be cutting up. I already have some green onion already cut up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I like to eat my pozole, even menudo, with some queso fresco wrapped in corn tortillas. So last time I had pozole, I didn't buy this, but this time around I thought, ooh, I should buy it. So I picked it up. So I'm going to go ahead and chop that up, and then I'm going to add it into a tortilla, 2 corn tortillas to have with my pozole. Also wanted to mention that this recipe was given to me by my cousin Vanessa, so I just want to say thanks, Vanessa, for giving me the recipe. Oh, this is better than last time. Okay. We're still really hot. Dip my tortilla with the queso fresco and everything in there. This is so good. I give this a 10 out of 1. It's 1000% delicious. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep eating this, and I guess I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. This is so good. Still really hot though. It's hard to eat when it's really hot, but it tastes so yummy.